of fighting is about being able to move as quickly as you can. And the way you do that is to stay nice and light. So it's 1, 2, 3, stretch. 1, 2, 3, stretch. 1, 2, 3, stretch. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. It's really important as a fighter to bring balance back to your body, because in fighting, so much of it is here. And you want to rebalance that by pulling your shoulders back. So this is a great stretch to do that. All right, so something really important before you decide to do any type of physical activity is the warm-up. And you really have to force yourself to do this because it prevents injury. Now, you don't want to stretch before you're warm, because then you can pull something if your muscles aren't tight. And vice versa, you don't want to start working out before you're stretched, because again, you can pull something. So I like to do something called an active warm-up, where it's just something where you're slowly moving around, getting the blood pumping through your body, and at the same time, you're stretching out. So here we're going to do is we're going to get started. And what you do is just find a space in your training area, and you're going to stand shoulder width apart. And when you bend over, you're going to keep your legs nice and straight so you can get a good stretch in your hamstrings. You're going to bend over, keep your legs nice and straight, and touch your feet to the ground. Touch your hands to the ground. Once your hands have touched the ground, you're going to crawl out to a nice plank position. And once you reach this position, you're going to hold it so that you can activate your core. Once you've held it for about a second, you're going to do a push-up, and then you're going to shuffle your feet all the way to the base of your hands. Again, keep those legs nice and straight so that you get a nice stretch in your hamstrings, and then you can cha-cha those out. Take a deep breath, exhale, and then you're going to repeat. Touch the floor, crawl out, plank position, one push-up, and crawl back up to your hands. Cha-cha. Breathe. Exhale. You're going to do that about 10 times. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a lunge. Once we hit that lunge, we're going to make sure the same foot that you step out for the lunge is the hand that you're going to use to place on the inside of your foot. This is going to help activate all your stabilizing muscles and using your balance. So once you've touched the inside of your foot, you're going to stack your shoulders and reach towards the top, looking at the ceiling, making sure that your body is nice and balanced and that you're using your stabilizing muscles to try to activate everything. And then you're going to stand up, back to the center, and repeat on the other side. So you're going to lunge. You're going to take that same hand, put it on the inside. You're going to stack your shoulders, opening up your back, utilizing your stabilizing muscles. Look at the ceiling, and then come back to the center. And you're going to do that about 5 to 10 times on each side. Once we've done that, we're going to do sumo squats. This is going to get some blood pumping into your legs, okay? So you're going to take a squat, nice and good. On your squat, guys, make sure that you squat nice and low and your back is nice and straight, okay? So we're going to squat, and as we come up, we're going to rotate to the other side of the room. Squat, rotate, squat, rotate, squat, rotate, squat, rotate, squat, rotate, squat. Good. So you'll do that probably down and back the area of your room. All right? So now we're going to get the blood pumping. So we're going to also activate our calves. So we're going to stay nice and light on our feet. A lot of fighting is about being able to move as quickly as you can. And the way you do that is to stay nice and light. So we're going to stay nice and light on our feet. We're going to bring our knees up past our hips. And I like to put my hands here just for a little measure. So I'm going to just smack my hands, and you're going to go up and down the sides of your room. Okay? So we'll bring it up. Stay nice and light. You don't want to pound on your joints. So do that again. So you're going to go up and down the length of the room that you're training in. Stay nice and light on your feet, all right? So here we go. Up, 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 up. Good. Bring it back down. Good. You can do that anywhere between 2 and 4 times, depending on the length of your room. All right? So now that we've done high knees, what we're going to do is we're going to do more of a Muay Thai knee. So this is on a rhythm. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing, staying really nice and light on your feet. When you bring your right knee up, your toe is going to be pointed, and your right knee comes up, we're going to twist to the right. So what that's going to do is open up our back, okay? So whatever type of tightness you have in your back, this is going to help with that. So it's 1, 2, 3, twist. 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 All right, guys? So once you get the twist down, if you want to visualize grabbing your opponent by the back of their neck and pulling them in, that will be the next level of this move. 1, 2, 3, pull. 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 And what that does is it gets you to work on extending your reach with your toes. It's like a triple extension, right? So you're going from your toes, and you're gonna get up, and it's gonna come through your hips, and all the way to your knee. So up, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. Using your entire body. All right? So now we've got the knees. Now we're gonna stretch out our hip flexors in a more active way. So same type of rhythm, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna come up and stretch. So make sure that when you stretch, you're pointing your toes, okay, and you're keeping your legs straight. If your leg is bent, you're not gonna get that stretch. So you make sure that your leg is straight, and if you can only get it up this high, but you're still keeping your legs straight, that's a better stretch than bringing it up with your leg bent. So do it correctly, and then try to improve it each time you're doing your active warm-up. So it's 1, 2, 3, stretch. 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 You're gonna do that up and down the length of your training area, and then you're going to do the same thing, but instead of pointing your toe, you're going to pull your toes towards your face. And it's just a different stretch. So, and stretch. 1, 2, 3, stretch. This is more of a wushu stretch. And you see them do this a lot in wushu. Pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. Pop. All right. So, once you've got your hamstrings nice and warm, you got your hip flexors nice and warm, everything's nice and stretched out, I like to just do a quick check from the top to the bottom. So we start at the top of the head, and what you're gonna do is just rotate your head. Make sure everything's nice and loose so you don't pull anything. And then you're gonna go the other way, rotating the other side. Once you've got that done, you're going to rotate your shoulders back. It's really important as a fighter to bring balance back to your body, because in fighting, so much of it is here. And you want to rebalance that by pulling your shoulders back. So this is a great stretch to do that. Running is also something really good to help you rebalance your body, because in running, you're constantly pulling your elbows back. Good, so once you've rotated your shoulders back, we're gonna do our arms. So same thing, this is stretching our shoulders. We're doing big arms, as big as you can. This is also stretching some parts of your biceps and your back. Good, and then we're gonna do the other way. Don't forget to breathe through these. And I like to do anywhere between 8 and 10 of these. Good, so once we've done big circles, now we're gonna do elbows. Okay, so we're going to rotate our elbows inward. Boom, boom, boom. These are all little things that we forget to do. It only takes a short amount of time for you to do them. We do the other way, rotating the opposite direction. And then we go to our wrists. Wrists are really important, especially for fighting, because we keep our wrists in a certain position all the time, and they can become stiff. And if you let them become stiff, then when you're put in a situation where they're being manipulated, you're more likely to tap out sooner than later. Good. So you go ahead and rotate the other way after you've done that. Now we're going to do our core. So we're here, and we're just going to pump to the left, pump to the right, pump, left, pump, right, pump, left, pump, right, pump, left, pump, right. And you do that about 10 times. Once you've done that, this is one of my favorite ones. Woo! It's like a dance move. But it's actually really, really good for your hip flexors. And if you're a kicker like me, you understand how tight your hip flexors get and how hard it is to reach those positions to stretch. So really, when you get to the front, push into those so that you're stretching out the hips. Pushing into the side so that you're stretching out this part. Pushing into the back. This also gets the hamstrings all the way to the other side and rotating. And then going the opposite direction. It might look funny, but it works. Good. All the way over. Nice. Now let's move down to our feet or our knees. So I bring my feet together, hands on my knees. 1, 2, 3. Now my legs are straight. And then I come down, 2, 3. This is also going to help the dexterity of my legs, right? Because a lot of people can't do this. Their toes come up, their heels come up off the ground. Try really hard to keep your entire foot on the ground. And it's just going to help your flexibility, okay? 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. And a gentle bounce. 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. And you do that about 10 times. We're going to do another rotation with the knees. The knees are super important. If you've hurt your knee before, you know how hard it is to get back into its original shape. So take care of your knees, take care of your body. You're going to rotate, and this is where I hear the most popping on myself, is this part. Let me just rotate nice and softly, about 8 to 10 times, and then you rotate the other direction. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now bring it up. And then we're going to the ankles. This is also going to help your stabilizing muscles and your balance. Okay, so we're going to go here with the left side, stick our leg out, and then we're just rotating our ankle. Again, this is all very good. As a fighter, you're on your feet all the time. So you want to make sure everything is nice and loose so that when you're going live, you don't pull anything, you don't roll anything, you don't jam anything. Other direction, and then other foot. Rotate that foot and go the other direction.